Is it time to buy or sell Rapport Therapeutics common stock? In this video, we're diving deep into Rapport Therapeutics common stock. Our initial report was published on our website on the 8th of September, 2025, and now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 8th day of September in the year 2025, our system has ranked Rapport Therapeutics common stock as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0. Now let us examine the stock's performance during this period. The stock has experienced natural fluctuations, but it currently reflects a loss of 0% since our initial hold or accumulate recommendation. A score of 0 suggests that our system anticipates high volatility and risk for the following trading day. Given the most recent developments, we are unable to ascertain the stock's next direction, as it could proceed in either direction. The stock has broken through a significant and robust upward trend in the short term, with an even stronger rate of increase now indicated. Should there be any pullback, support will be found at the upper boundary of the current trend, previously established at $19.60, a level that may present a second opportunity for growth. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 45% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging from -33% to -9%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis forecasts a projected change of -36%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between -97% and -61% over the next year. In practical terms, this would place the future price somewhere between 89 cents and $12.37. Our latest daily update for Rapport Therapeutics Incorporated common stock includes the headline, Volatile Ride for Rapport Therapeutics Incorporated common stock price on Monday, moving between $27.05 and $42.27. The Rapport Therapeutics Incorporated common stock price gained 119.15% on the last trading day, which was Monday, the 8th of September, 2025, rising from $14.36 to $31.47. During that trading day, the stock fluctuated 56.25%, with a day low at $27.05 and a day high of $42.27. The price has been experiencing ups and downs during this period, resulting in a 113.7% gain over the last 2 weeks. Volume has increased on the last day along with the price, which is a positive technical sign, with a total of 14 million more shares traded than the day before. In total, 14 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $435,530,000. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price for the stock was $42.27, while the lowest price was $6.43. Currently, the price stands 25.55%, or $10.80, below the 52-week high of $42.27, which is also the all-time high for the stock. Rapport Therapeutics has announced promising top-line results from its Phase 2A study regarding RAPP 219, aimed at treating drug-resistant focal onset seizures. The findings indicate a 77.8% reduction in clinical seizures, with 24% of patients experiencing 8 weeks of seizure freedom. Moreover, the medication was generally well tolerated among participants. The company has also revealed plans for an underwritten public offering of $250 million in common stock, which includes a 30-day option for an additional $37.5 million, with all shares being sold by Rapport. Following the second quarter, the company reported approximately $260 million in cash and anticipated funding to last until late 2026, prior to this financing. The study on RAPP 219 for bipolar mania is currently in progress, with top-line data expected in the first half of 2027. In the short term, the strong Phase 2A results are likely to boost investor sentiment and may lead to an increase in share price. However, the concurrent equity offering may create downward pressure due to dilution and an increased supply of shares. resulting in volatile trading. Looking ahead, the positive proof of concept significantly reduces the risks associated with RAPP 219 and enhances its potential for Phase 3 trials, partnerships, or commercialization. Additionally, the new capital, if successfully raised and utilized to progress pivotal trials, may contribute to value creation. Ultimately, the potential for significant gains will depend on the outcomes of larger trials, regulatory pathways, and the impacts of dilution. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 8th of September 2025, it was reported that H.C. Wainwright assigned RAPP a buy rating with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 2nd of July 2024, it was reported that Cowen & Co. also assigned RAPP a buy rating with an initialize action. On the same day, Jefferies similarly assigned RAPP a buy rating with an initialize action. Analysts have assigned a general sell rating to Rapport Therapeutics common stock. They evaluate the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts also provide the stock with a strong sell rating. The following signals have been identified for Rapport Therapeutics common stock. The common stock of Rapport Therapeutics, Incorporated, is showing buy signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, which indicates a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal based on the relationship between these two signals, where the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. Should there be any downward corrections, support can be expected at levels of $18.15 and $15.62. A drop below any of these thresholds will trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Friday, September 5, 2025, and since then, the stock has experienced a rise of 119.15%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, a buy signal is also present from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, known as MACD. Volume is increasing alongside the price, which is regarded as a positive technical signal. Here are some additional signals that may pique your interest. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 2 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 6 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 2 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal from 5 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages, buy signal from 8 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, sell signal from 5 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 54 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages, buy signal from 53 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you would like to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Rapport Therapeutics common stock. Currently, there's no support from accumulated volume below today's level. Under certain conditions, the stock may experience significant declines in the coming days. This stock exhibits average daily movements, and with adequate trading volume, the risk is assessed to be medium. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $15.22 between its high and low, which is a movement of 56.25%. In the past week, the stock recorded an average daily volatility of 20.89%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Rapport Therapeutics common stock, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This crucial measurement compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is losing money. Even established companies can go through downturns, often due to factors beyond their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may signal insufficient profitability and potential risks of bankruptcy. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 6th of November, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at negative 81 cents. Keep an eye on these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Rapport Therapeutics common stock. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which suggests that the stock could move upwards swiftly under the right conditions. In this scenario, you may want to enter a position and use volume as a guide for when to exit. Additionally, there is no significant support from accumulated volume below, indicating that the stock could potentially drop sharply under certain conditions. Proceed with caution and consider placing bets only if you are an experienced trader who understands how to navigate such situations. The combined average rating for Rapport Therapeutics common stock from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 15th of August, 2025, Brett David executed an insider sale of 8,300 shares of common stock. On the same day, Brett David conducted another insider sale of 200 shares of common stock. On the 15th of July, 2025, Brett David again executed an insider sale of 8,500 shares of common stock. On the 17th of June, 2025, Sanchez Ramiro executed an insider purchase of 10,925 shares of stock option, which is the right to buy. On the same day, Young Wendy B. also conducted an insider purchase of 10,925 shares of stock option. Analyzing the 34 most recent insider trades, we find the insider power to be positive with a ratio of 89.159. Overall, insiders purchased 1,491,446 shares and sold 51,000 shares in the last 34 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $30.41, representing a decline of 3.38%. This stock exhibits medium daily movements, indicating a medium level of risk. The 14-day relative strength index stands at 81, which significantly heightens the risk. Additionally, there is a buy signal generated from a pivot bottom identified 1 day ago. Is Rapport Therapeutics Incorporated common stock a good buy? Rapport Therapeutics Incorporated common stock presents several positive indicators. However, we do not consider these sufficient to categorize it as a buy at this time. Given the current circumstances, it should be viewed as a hold candidate, meaning you may hold or accumulate more shares while we await further developments. We have upgraded our analysis conclusion for this stock since our last evaluation, changing it from a sell recommendation to a hold candidate. After examining the volatility and movements of the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Tuesday, the 9th of September, we anticipate that Rapport Therapeutics Incorporated common stock will open higher by $2.13, beginning trading at $33.60. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision upon StockInvest.us. By using this information, you agree and take responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With best wishes from all of us here at Stock Invest.